So I have shot these before, and so I am shooting them again, but today the reason that I'm shooting them is because the sun is right above me, and normally the sunshine being right above you, it tends not to be the best light. But as I was walking about, I saw the sun crossing the bezel and dial, and the shiny bracelet here, for example, and I thought, that really looks fabulous. But I don't know if the camera is capturing it, but I thought all we can do is try. Now, because it is very bright, and so I'm doing this on purpose. Often I have to squint to look at these, but obviously we've got the two MRGs here, and then we have three full metals. Now we've got the MRG silver, which I think is MRG-B5000D, and then we have the MRG-B5000B, I think. Then we've got the GMW-B5000 TFG. Then we have the Porter, which is GMW-B5000 TFC. So we have the TFC and the TFG. Sorry. We have the TFC and the TFG. And then we have the B5000G. This model normally comes on the black rubber strap, so I suppose I should have got that as well. But I've put the GD bracelet on the G watch because the only difference I understand is that this has a positive display. And I thought the all black with the positive display, for me it looked much better, because I think I prefer the positive displays, so I chose this, this configuration. But as I've said before, this is the one that's the most black out of the whole set, and I don't know if you'll be able to see that in this sunshine. And then we have the Porter, which is the gun-metal black, and in other videos I've said that this actually it isn't as black as the G over here. They're both plated. Well, sorry, this one is black ion plated, and this one is a DLC plated, a diamond-like coating plated. And I don't know if that is the reason why the hue is lighter on the TFC and gives you more of a gunmetal grey shiny appearance. But in the flesh, in the hand here, I don't know if you can see, but this has a much more of a silvery dark grey luster. And I think that combined with the thin red line does make it look very, very nice. So there you go. The two, I call this the Darth Vader, and I suppose I should really call this one the Darth Vader Light because it has the positive display. But of course this is the Porter TFC with the very original blue text and the thin red line around the outside. But I've said many times now, the thin red line on the MRG actually is different and is more silvery and shiny, and that must be something that they've done in the manufacture to get this thin red line looking more shiny, more silvery and shiny. And right now we have a cloud, so in case you're thinking what's going on, just right there we have the cloud, but it still should look very good because of the the color saturation and because of the cloud cover. So let me put that there. There you go. I should really have the blacks perhaps together, but if I put them like that, I don't know if you can see that. But yeah, so once again, the main reason for this is to get these 5 Amigos out in direct sunshine, and I think whilst we're on camera, the cloud's going to move and the direct sun's going to come down again. Now it is quite warm here today. I think I think it's about 25 degrees C. especially when that cloud moves. So it is quite warm, and you can see the time is just past 3 p.m. in the afternoon, and so the sun is actually right above us. And yeah, once again, that's not the best time of the day to actually take photos and film in the sunshine, but I did think these looked very, very good. And from the angle where I'm sitting, you know, they are very impressive, really. Actually, I suppose I should move these two, put the silver and gold together, and then put all the dark colours together. And maybe I can straighten them up here. Now, so once again, we've got the MRG, black and gold. We've got the TFC, which is the original full metal with DLC coating, and then we have the B5000G that normally comes on the rubber bracelet. So these are the dark full metals, but they are quite different, and because the colours are different, and I really don't know if you can see on camera, but if I bring them up again, even these two, they are both DLC, and I suppose their colouring is explained by a dark silver luster, really. Now this is stainless steel, the TFC, and the MRG is titanium, and so this titanium's non-black, dark grey, silver appearance maybe has a more dark grey silver appearance because it's titanium, because the DLC coating on the TFC here is definitely more silvery. And from first sight, the TFC looks even lighter than the MRG. Now, once again, I don't know if you are going to see that on camera. Let me pull up the TFC once again with the G, the 5000G. Now, I think you can see there that the G here on my right is more dark. Even though the case is gloss, you probably still can see a darker colour there. And you know, it is very nice. I do like both of these. There you go. The sunshine is right above us now. I do like both of these, but the G is definitely darker, and than the TFC. But there is something about the DLC coating on the TFC that I really do like. I mean, it's just so silvery and off black. You know, I suppose it provides a bit of intrigue, but I think the main reason I like it is because of the thin red line and the blue water resist text. It is very nice, and I think this was my favourite originally. That was before the MRGs came out. So naturally, when this one did come out, I did think to myself, you know, I would really like that, and I really do hope that that the camera is capturing, you know, the light play here in direct sunshine. I think it will be, but look at that. Sorry, I hadn't shown you the back plate there in direct sunshine. Doesn't it look good? Yeah, and I suppose, you know, like this, the contrast with the gold and silver, you can see looks very, very nice. And I've just done a video with this in direct sunlight also. So, I mean, this looks fantastic. And, you know, I joke on camera and I talk about wanting the full solid gold version of this, you know, and I suppose I really do actually. And I've also mentioned that that I think there's a possibility that they'll do an MRG version, and I suppose what it could do is this colouring on the silver MRG with the thin red line, that could be transposed onto an MRG version of the gold. Then they could use the gold screen on the black here over on a gold MRG here. So you can see how these three could be amalgamated into a gold MRG version here. And yeah, a gold MRG would be just fantastic. So imagine if these three here were the MRGs, black, gold and silver. I really do think they're going to bring an MRG version out, and I am going to want it. But this still is very, very nice. And I suppose they could bring another gold version out, and I bet you they will. And will it have the thin red line? I do not know. Now, there is one thing about the MRGs and the full metals. The MRGs are titanium, so this is noticeably lighter than this, because this is full metal. Now, I think actually the titanium is about 140 grams, and so this on my left, the silver titanium, that's about 140 grams. The solid stainless steel gold on my right, I think that's about 170 grams. It's something like that, you know, that there's about, you know, that there is a noticeable difference. Not a lot, but there is a difference. And I do sort of sometimes think that the weight of the stainless steel is better. I do think I gravitate towards the heft of the stainless steel. Now, let's think about it. The solid gold version of this would actually be almost double. So you would really notice that, but that would be quite significant. And you know, that does feel like you are wearing something. And if that was solid gold, that would be double. Now, if it was titanium, it would be a little bit less. Now, sometimes I think that the comfort, because of the lighter weight of the titanium, is better. I do think that. And also the heat conductivity of titanium is less, so it feels warmer when it's on the wrist. But I don't know, I still want the gold. I still want that heavy lump of metal wrapped around my wrist. And you know, I suppose I do sometimes, you know, base my decision on which square because of it. You know, is it titanium and lighter? Does that feel better? It's not a showstopper, but I do think about it. But there you go. Anyway, this sun is really beating down now, and I'm even starting to you know, I'm really starting to feel the pressure. So what I may do is I may end this video right here and perhaps grab a cool drink. And I hope you can see it on camera. Anyway, I hope hope you like this video, and speak again soon.